Good morning. My name is Abby Becker, and I'm from Mr. Pippin's class. I'm here to introduce Emma Schwartzbauer in her speech entitled, Kids Can Change the World.
How many times have you heard your parents say, "What a scary world we're living in"? People say that almost all the time after they watch the news. Well, I can say that whenever I hear that, I am not afraid. Do you know why? It's because I know that kids can and will change the world. In 3rd grade, I remember learning about a little black girl named Ruby Bridges. She was 6 and the only black girl at an all-white school in Alabama. White people yelled and chanted for her to go home every day on the walk to school. I mean, hello, she should be able to go to whatever school she wants. She stayed brave and proved that black people can go to school with white people. Did I mention she was only 6? This year, I also learned about another kid who changed the world. Her name is Malala Yousafzai. She is from Pakistan, and when she was little, she was told that girls were no longer allowed to go to school there. Malala's dad was a teacher, and Malala loved to learn, so she stood up against the people who made those rules, the Taliban. She eventually got shot in the face by the Taliban because they didn't like her speaking out. She survived and became the youngest person to win a Nobel Peace Prize. She continues to fight for girls' rights all around the world. And guess what? Girls are allowed to go to school in Pakistan again. I have actually seen kids change the world myself this year. I went to the March for Our Lives in Sarasota, Florida to speak up against gun violence. They told lawmakers to create gun laws so that assault weapons will be banned and schools will be safer. On TV, I also watched kids give speeches in Washington, D.C. Even Martin Luther King Jr.'s granddaughter spoke up, saying that she had a dream for a gun-free world. Some kids that were at Parkland during the shooting there spoke up, saying that they were terrified and that our government should protect us. They organized one of the largest protests in U.S. history. Because of them, people all over the country are putting new gun laws on the books. Someday, I know, assault weapons will be banned. As you can see, all these kids stood up for what they thought was right and made changes happen. There's another kid I learned about this year, Kid President. He said, "You don't need a kid to be a hero. You just need to care." Take a look around this room. Every one of us kids just has to care enough about something to make a change. Imagine what we can do together. That's why I know that kids can and will change the world.